Hello everybody, and welcome back to SheffPlays. And today, we're doing our zombie critique on Mob of the Dead. I have been waiting to talk about this map since we started doing zombie critiques, but I started doing them in order immediately, so I figured it was only fair to wait. This map is my favorite out of all zombies. Like, I could play this map endlessly and still be satisfied. But, I'm going to try not to be biased. We'll give some pros, we'll give some cons, and then we'll boogie on down. Give a review and rate it and, call it a video. So let's get right into the pros. And here we go. For our first pro, we have the celebrity casting. It's phenomenal. Like, I don't know all of them, all their names off the top of my head, but Ray Liotta, I do know. He plays Billy, and of course there's also Weasel, Finn, and Sal. Billy and Finn are my favorites, but Billy is definitely the most favorite out of all those. Awesome cast. They really fit the scene. Yeah. The prison itself, Alcatraz, has always been a place that I've found interesting, like since I was little. I've always kind of taken a likeness to it because it's a crazy thing. When you start to learn about Alcatraz and you know all the stuff about the real prison, it makes this seem not only like a wild map, but also weirdly fitting because it was a very brutal prison, like just insanity. Yeah. For the mystery box alone, the 3 weapons they added, or 4 weapons that this map has, that you can't find on the other maps in this game, being the AK-47, which is super solid, the death machine, which I have right now, like, insanely good for a machine gun. Like, not that the machine guns are bad, but they do start to wear down and damage quicker, I feel. But that one does not. It holds up well. I'd say its only downfall is its ammo. It's only got about 1,000 rounds, which sounds like a lot, but being that you have 550 in one magazine, and then only one more 550, like, it it runs out quick. The Blundergat, which obviously everyone knows, super cool gun, like quad barrel shotgun, super OP. I do prefer it over the Acid Gat, but I did feel the need to make the Acid Gat for this video. And speaking of which, it took me 22 rounds to get that thing out of the box. Like, it just would not give it to me. I was trying. I must have rolled the box like 55 times. Like, it just would not give it to me. But again, a bonus. And then also the Thompson, or the M1928, and the Uzi. Both also solid guns. The Uzi's really good. It just runs out of ammo super quick because of its high fire rate, especially when you have double tap with it. But yeah, the boss Warden, really cool, and he ties into the story. This too, instead of a quick revive system, you have the afterlife, which is where you play as a ghost essentially, and you can turn on power to things, revive yourself. When you zap the zombies, it doesn't kill them, it does teleport them somewhere else, generally nearby. But it is a really cool system. It can help make games last a lot longer, especially if you can stock them up, which you can only do when you play by yourself. I don't know if it's easy or normal if they change, but yeah. The Hell's Redeemer, a solid, like, I guess you could say tactical. I'd call it, I think it's lethal, but it's super dope. The Acid Gat is okay. It's not terrible, but it definitely doesn't feel like it does as much damage as the standard Blundergat. Like, I don't know. Alright, now I gotta think of some cons. As we've talked about before, I'm not a huge fan of super tight, narrow ways. But, and this map has a lot of them. But I don't think that really, like, dogs down on the map. Like, I mean, being that it is my all-time favorite, you're probably going to be able to guess what I'm going to rate it. And I'm going to give it... We're going to do the rating now. Because I don't really have anything bad to say about the map. I mean, you could say the small corridors. I could, but it is a prison. So it only makes sense. It's to fit the scenery. So yeah, I'm gonna give this map a 10 out of 10. Our first, and maybe only. We'll see how I'm feeling. 10 out of 10. I don't know. I love this map. I remember washing my dad's car, so he would buy it for me. And just I've been in love with the map since. Like from first game to even now, I find myself enjoying it just as much as I used to. I can never get over it. And I would love to see a proper remake of this. Blood of the Dead isn't bad, but I would like to see like a 1-for-1 remake of this in like a new Call of Duty. Like on a better engine, like not the BO2's engine is bad, but just like a more solid engine, a more modern one, and I would play it for days. So yeah, you know, again, I think literally the small hallways is the only thing I don't like. I do find myself getting trapped a little bit, but that's just me. I need to work on my strategy a little bit. But yeah, you know, I give it a 10 out of 10, and you know, if you haven't played it in a while, definitely jump back in. Like, definitely find yourself playing this again, because this map is so worth the time. And they put a lot of love into it, and I think it deserves a lot of love. So yeah. And if you don't too, that's also cool. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one. And till then, keep surviving. And I'm gonna let the outro ride out, because I do end it. But yeah. See you later.